the nose, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act. Head up, that's a fact. Never looking back. I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong.
Wait, what are you guys doing here? Didn't you read the title and thumbnail? Okay, fine. Since you guys are already here, I guess we can do a video. But first, let me get decent. I clean up pretty good, right? Anyway, since you guys clicked on a video you all were not supposed to click on, let's talk about that. And for those of you that this does not sound interesting to, don't watch the video anymore. Okay, hear me out. Right now I have two reasonings why you guys might have clicked on this video. The first reason is just curiosity. You all might be very curious by nature and you all just want to know what's there behind this thumbnail, what's there in this video. The second reason is something that psychologists call as reactance. Reactance is your mind's reaction to anything or any circumstance that threatens your behavioral freedom. Makes sense, right? For example, if someone tells you from tomorrow onwards you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail, you're going to do everything and anything in your power not to let that happen. It's the same for your mind. If someone tells you that you have to do something in a particular way, and that too without giving reasons, your mind is going to take this as a threat to do whatever it pleases. For those of you that are still watching the video, I'm sorry, because y'all are a part of an experiment which you all will understand in the next couple of minutes. Now, I'm not a psychologist, but I feel that reactance has more applications in our day-to-day life. Like, I don't believe that only when someone else tells you something or to do something, that's when reactance kicks in. Like, even if we tell ourselves something, I feel there is an amount of reactance. For example, have you ever noticed that if you tell yourself, tomorrow I'm not going to oversleep, but the next day you just end up oversleeping? I believe because you view that goal in a negative way, it kind of evoked a reactance reaction, and your mind is like, why are you telling me not to oversleep? I will oversleep. Now, for those of you that have been struggling to achieve a goal, I want you to stop and assess that goal. Have you guys been focusing on the positive aspects of that goal or the negative aspects that you do not want to happen? If you've been focusing on the negative aspects that you do not want to happen, I believe it's evoking a kind of a reactance reaction and your mind is just doing the opposite. I'm currently reading this book by Jack Canfield and it's a part of my reading challenge. If you guys haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description, in the comments at the end of this video. But in that book, when he talks about goal setting, he says it's very important that you set a goal in a positive tone. For example, we'll take that sleeping example. Instead of setting the goal that I will not oversleep tomorrow, you set the goal that I will wake up when my alarm rings the first time. So instead of your mind having a reactance reaction to that negative goal, it can focus on when your first alarm rings, it has to wake you up. And I have noticed that unconsciously when I set negative goals and when I set positive goals, the positive goals are easier to achieve and they are more likely to happen. So this was just a connection I made between the book I was reading and the principle of reactance, and I thought that I should share it with you guys. Now, midway, do you remember when I told you guys that you were a part of an experiment? Well, actually the people who are part of the experiment were the ones that were not interested in watching this video. Those of you that have understood reactance will know exactly why I'm referring to them, because even though in the start I told them don't watch the video anymore, some of their minds would have gone into reactance reaction and they would have been like, why are you telling me not to watch the video? I will watch the video. If you're still watching the video, even though you all were not interested, thanks guys. You guys are awesome. And if you guys are not watching the video, then I will come to know in the data after I publish the video and I will share with you guys, because if I'm wrong, I will say that I'm wrong. So I'm going to be sharing the data from this video in a future video. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't like and don't subscribe. Peace.